Adam Sandler made this movie work. Drew Barrymore brought nothing to the film. The character of Julia could have been played by anyone. Drew made her unmemorable. Linda, the ex-girlfriend, was a more interesting character than Drew's Julia. But through it all, the soundtrack and Adam Sandler carried the show. A perfect blend of his insecure charm, silly singing and wacky supporting cast. It's sad that none of Sandler's other films were ever this enjoyable. I have been an Adam Sandler fan since Billy Madison, seeing it 3 times in the theater, and Happy Gilmore, which continued the trend of comedy excellence. Then The Wedding Singer came along and showed us that Sandler was capable of blending real heart within his outrageous humor. The key to this film, and the first 2, is that unlike his later efforts, the cast does not consist solely of the Happy Madison gang, aka friends of Sandler. Every supporting role, even the extras, is perfectly cast, and although a few familiar SNL faces, Lovitz, Nealon, show up, the mostly unknown character actors add a touch of reality to the 80s universe they created. The only time Sandler came close to his former glory was after re-teaming with Drew Barrymore for 50 First Dates, but even then his hangers on buddies and gross-out humor spoiled the show. This version of the film has an additional scene, a nice surprise, featuring Rosie and Robbie that is very reminiscent of the meatball scene from the theatrical cut, but just as funny. The making of the musical mini-doc only manages to make you realize that the Broadway folks had no idea why people loved the movie as they discuss their decisions to replace all the beloved hits from the soundtrack with their own compositions and have the lead actors behave nothing like Adam Sandler. Finally, the 80s mixtape feature provides minimal trivia on the soundtrack songs and then just skips to the scenes in the movie where the music plays in the background, which is pretty pointless. See, the music plays throughout the movie, so you might as well just watch the film itself over again. Click link in description for more reviews.